Do you experience intense burning or cramping pain in your wrists or fingers, especially when you're working? Or do you have tingling numbness, especially when you're sleeping at night, so much so that you have to wake up and give a good shake to your hand so that it comes back to normal? If yes, chances are you are suffering from carpal tunnel syndrome or CTS. I am Dr. Sumayya Alansari, Senior Consultant Homeopath at Olive Homeopathy, Kirshiri, Malappuram, Kerala. We will take a look at carpal tunnel syndrome or CTS. Out of all the causes of wrist pain, one of the most common causes is carpal tunnel syndrome or CTS. Now, what is CTS? You see, in our wrist, there are carpal bones. There are bones in our wrist which are called as carpal bones. And these carpal bones, above that there is a fibrous sheath which we call as flexor retinaculum. Now this bones and the flexor retinaculum form a structure which looks like a tunnel, right? And there are 9 flexor tendons that pass through this tunnel and a median nerve. This median nerve supplies the thumb, index finger, middle finger and parts of ring finger. So what happens that whenever the sheath around these tendons swell or there is inflammation around these tendons, there is compression over the median nerve. So due to this nerve compression, the parts which are supplied by this median nerve experiences pain, tingling or numbness. So why does this happen? You see, the people who have repetitive works, the people who have to do repetitive works with their hands, like those people who work on the keyboard for more than 20 hours in a week, or it is 3 times more common in females. Why? Because of course they've got to do household chores like wringing of clothes. So those people who have to work who have to do repetitive works with their hands usually suffer from CTS. Although the exact cause behind CTS cannot be pinpointed every time in every case, but there are certain predisposing factors behind people who suffer from CTS. Like for example, people who have diabetes mellitus, or those who have thyroid disorders, especially hypothyroidism, or rheumatoid arthritis, age-related or inflammatory gout, or people who have suffered from trauma or fractures of wrists, bones, or pregnant females. Pregnant females, it's most commonly seen in pregnant females in the 3rd trimester. And if there are some underlying situations wherein there is fluid retention in the body, that can also cause CTS. Obesity or infections can also go hand in hand with CTS. So you see, if at all a patient comes with wrist pain in both hands and the cause is CTS, we usually go for exclusion of these predisposing factors, whether or not they suffer from that, and if at all yes, then we are supposed to treat those underlying causes first, otherwise the CTS would keep relapsing. So what are the symptoms of CTS? The symptoms are, look, this is a gradual onset disease, so it is not like sudden. It comes gradually. There is a weakness, stiffness in the wrists in the beginning. Then the numbness, tingling comes along, and especially the numbness and tingling is most prominent at night. The patients with CTS complain that whenever they are asleep, they are woken up by this sensation as if the hands have gone to sleep, and they have to actually wake up and give a good shake to their hands so that the hands get back to normal. So that's one of the symptoms. Then they have got cramping, burning pain or paralyzing pain. Now these complaints may proceed to the point where there is atrophy of the muscles. Look, median nerve also supplies the thenar muscles, the muscles of your palm. So as time proceeds, if you are not going on to the conservative management, like if you are not giving proper exercise to your to your wrists, or if you are not resting your wrists enough, or if you are not taking any medications, although the symptoms are proceeding, what will happen? There would be atrophy or muscle wasting of your palm muscles, and this may lead to complete loss of functions of your hands. So you won't be able to even do the most normal chores like buttoning up or opening a jar or even gripping would become a tough task for you. But you don't need to worry. Look, CTS is not an incurable disease. It's completely curable. How do you diagnose CTS? The history and apt physical examination would be enough most of the times to diagnose. So the physician would ask you to do particular maneuvers like Phalen's tests have to do. They'll ask you to keep your hands in this position for about 15 to 20 seconds. You'll experience worsening of your symptom, or there would be intense pain that would be coming on. By this, it would be a positive sign that you are suffering, in fact, from CTS or carpal tunnel syndrome. Or there's another test wherein we tap on your median nerve. Okay, and when we tap on that, what happens? There is a needle pin pricking pain which is experienced in the parts which is supplied by the median nerve, and through that we say that yes, you are suffering from CTS. Apart from these, if we talk about lab tests, apart from these, there's a technique which is called as NCV, or nerve conduction velocity. This is the test which we can do to give you adequate information about the signals which are passing through the nerves, whether the nerves are conducting the signals properly. We can actually come to know if by doing NCV. So although it is not needed, but yeah, it would give you adequate information about whether you are exactly suffering from CTS. So as I've mentioned earlier, trauma or fracture can also be a cause of CTS. So if at all you have experienced some kind of trauma and after that your symptoms started, then we would also suggest you to take an X-ray so that we can rule out possibility of any other deformity around that area. Otherwise, for CTS exactly, that's not diagnostic, but for ruling out any other kind of deformity, yeah, that's important. If there are other underlying causes, just like diabetes, hypothyroidism, or any other situation, we do tests for that, of course. But for CTS, those are not important.
Upcoming videos will talk about the treatment method and the exercises used to treat CTS. Up until then, stay tuned, subscribe for more videos. Stay safe, stay healthy.